Silk and violet shadows dancing on the bedroom ceiling, masking every jagged edge of this familiar feeling. I've draped the finest linen over every weeping fracture, lost within the theater of this hollow manufacture. The wine is pouring crimson like a secret in the glass, watching all the hours of our heavy silence pass. Your skin is like a canvas where the colors start to blend, hiding all the evidence of where we meet our end. The luxury is suffocating, the texture is a cage, turning every chapter of this stained and weary page. The cost of looking perfect is a debt we cannot pay. Oh, it's a velvet bruise blooming in the dark, a soft and tender injury, a deep and purple mark. It doesn't bleed or scream, but it's aching in the soul, taking every piece of us until there is no hole, wrapped in the beauty of a velvet bruise. I play the part of hero in a suit of midnight blue, searching for a version of the girl I thought I knew. But the fabric is too heavy and the stitching is too tight in this artificial version of a starless winter night. My pearls are cold against my throat, a collar made of stone, feeling so surrounded while I'm standing here alone. The glamour is a ghost that's haunting every single room, transforming every flower into a symbol of our doom. The luxury is suffocating, the texture is a cage, turning every chapter of this stained and weary page. The cost of looking perfect is a debt we cannot pay. It's a velvet bruise blooming in the dark, a soft and tender injury, a deep and purple mark. It doesn't bleed or scream, but it's aching in the soul, taking every piece of us until there is no hole, wrapped in the beauty of a velvet so soft, so sore. Touch the edge and ask for more. It's a velvet bruise blooming in the dark, a soft and tender injury, a deep and purple mark. crumbling beneath the winter frost, counting every summer that we've gathered and we've lost. My branches are all naked, reaching for a grayscale sky, too stubborn to surrender, too proud to ever die. I'm leaning on your trunk, feeling the vibration of the cold. A story of a metal heart that's never been quite told. You got the strength of mountains in a silhouette of lace, moving with a heavy kind of terrifying grace. The storm is screaming break, but the wood is screaming bend, waiting for the blizzard of the century to end. The roots are deep entangled in the charcoal and the clay, standing like an iron willow in the middle of the fray. A heavy kind of beauty that won't ever wash away. Hey, you can strip the leaves and you can freeze the bone, but you'll never find a spirit that is standing so alone, strong and bitter, like an iron willow. The wood is turning silver, the sap is turning lead, feeding on the memories of the things that we have said. I try to climb the ladder of your shivering design, trying to find a piece of you that matches up with mine. Don't look for any blossoms, don't look for any fruit. The only thing that's living is the anger in the root. I've weathered every lightning bolt and every summer drought, while the fire in the hollow of my chest is going out. The storm is screaming break, but the wood is screaming bend, waiting for the blizzard of the century to end. The roots are deep entangled in the charcoal and the clay, standing like an iron willow in the middle of the fray. A heavy kind of beauty that won't ever wash away. You can strip the leaves and you can freeze the bone, but you'll never find a spirit that is standing so alone, strong and bitter, like an iron willow. It's a metallic kind of sorrow, a reinforced regret, the hardest kind of lesson that I haven't learned quite yet. We're built of sturdy materials, we're built of heavy stuff, but sometimes being iron just isn't quite enough. Bend, don't break, don't take heavy wood, standing good, standing like an iron willow in the middle of the fray. A heavy kind of beauty that won't ever wash away. You can strip the leaves and you can freeze the bone, but you'll never find a spirit that is standing so alone, bent but never broken. I'm tracing the indentation on the pillow where you lay. A hollow map of memories from a warmer yesterday. The sunlight is a stranger crawling through the window blind, searching for the pieces of the peace I cannot find. I left my scent upon the fabric and a shadow on the floor, a lingering vibration as I stepped out through the door. The room is like a cathedral where the silence comes to pray, watching how the elegance of us begins to fray. The cotton holds the secrets that the heart is scared to tell, wrapped inside the fibers of this white and woven shell. The static is a whisper, the texture is a sigh. You're just a linen ghost beneath a heavy sky, a pale and soft reminder of a long and last goodbye, fading in the laundry, dissolving in the light. The only thing I'm holding in the middle of the night, haunted by the touch of a linen ghost. I try to wash the linen, but the watermark remains, a chemical reaction of our joys and of our pains. The bed is like a desert of a vast and wrinkled white, where I'm searching for a sanctuary out of reach and sight. I'm wearing your old t-shirt like a suit of ancient mail, trying to feel protected while I'm looking so very frail. The fibers are a prism, the threads are like a net, catching every moment that I haven't finished yet. The cotton holds the secrets that the heart is scared to tell, wrapped inside the fibers of this white and woven shell. The static is a whisper, the texture is a sigh. You're just a linen ghost beneath a heavy sky, a pale and soft reminder of a long and last goodbye, fading in the laundry, dissolving in the light. The only thing I'm holding in the middle of the night, haunted by the touch of a linen ghost. Fold the sheets and put them in the cedar scented dark. I hide away the evidence of every single spark, but the fabric has a memory that the water cannot reach, a lesson in the emptiness that only you can teach. So thin, so thin, so wide, so wide. Where do I sleep tonight? You're just a linen ghost beneath the heavy sky, a pale and soft reminder of a long and last goodbye, fading in the laundry, dissolving in the light. The only thing I'm holding in the middle of the night. Goodbye to the ghost, my linen Linen Coast. I'm staring through the window at a world I'll never reach, listening to the lessons that the silent mountains teach. The sky is like a mirror, polished clean and dangerously bright, reflecting every failure in the harsh and morning light. I'm walking on a tightrope made of shimmering desire, trying to keep my balance while the clouds are catching fire. The distance is a diamond cutting deep into my chest, searching for a sanctuary, looking for rest. The air is getting thinner as the altitude increases, watching as our history just shatters into pieces. The edge is drawing closer, the boundary is thin. We're staring at a glass horizon, waiting to begin, trying to find a doorway through the wall we're living in. It's a transparent illusion, a beautiful mistake, a promise of a journey that we're far too scared to take. Caught on the edge of a glass horizon. I reach out with my fingers and I feel the cold resistance, measuring the vacuum of this terrifying distance. The birds are flying freely on the other side of the pain, while I'm still standing here, nursing all this ancient pain. The colors are so vivid, like a painting made of glass, watching all the seasons and the heavy weather pass. I'm a captive in a bubble, I'm a ghost inside a cage, reading all the fine print on a crystal clear page. The air is getting thinner as the altitude increases, watching as our history just shatters into pieces. The edge is drawing closer, the boundary is thin. We're staring at a glass horizon, waiting to begin, trying to find a doorway through the wall we're living in. It's a transparent illusion, a beautiful mistake, a promise of a journey that we're far too scared to take. Caught on the edge of a glass horizon. Shards of glass, then stay away from you. The view is worth the damage, the light is worth the scar. Let's find out who we really are, no matter where we are. One small crack, the sky is falling. Can you hear the future calling? We're staring at a glass horizon, waiting to begin, trying to find a doorway through the wall we're living in. Oh, oh, it's a transparent illusion, a beautiful silk and violet shadows dancing on the bedroom ceiling, masking every jagged edge of this familiar feeling. I've draped the finest linen over every weeping fracture, lost within the theater of this hollow manufacture. The wine is pouring crimson like a secret in the glass, watching all the hours of our heavy silence pass. Your skin is like a canvas where the colors start to blend, hiding all the evidence of where we meet our end. The luxury is suffocating, the texture is a cage, turning every chapter of the stained and weary page. The cost of looking perfect is a debt we cannot pay. Until there is no hope, wrapped in the beauty of a velvet bruise. I played the part of hero in a suit of midnight blue, searching for a version of the girl I thought I knew. But the fabric is too heavy and the stitching is too tight, and this artificial version of a starless winter night. My pearls are cold against my throat, a collar made of stone, feeling so surrounded while I'm standing here alone. The glamour is a ghost that's haunting every single room, transforming every flower into a symbol of our doom. The luxury is suffocating, the texture is a cage, turning every chapter of the stained and weary page. The cost of looking perfect is a debt we cannot pay. Oh, it's a velvet rose blooming in the dark, a soft and tender injury, a deep and purple mark. It doesn't bleed or scream, but it's aching in the soul, taking every piece of us until there is no hope, wrapped in the beauty of a velvet bruise. Strip away the finery, reveal the tender skin, let the cold and honest air finally settle in. We're more than just a surface, more than just a show, but we're terrified of letting the ugly truth grow. So soft, so soft, touch the edge and ask for more. It's a velvet bruise blooming in the dark, a soft and tender injury, a deep and purple mark. It doesn't bleed or scream, but it's aching in the soul, taking every piece of us until there is no hope, surviving the sting of a velvet bruise. Deep purple, smooth pain. Plugging in the cables to the base of my skull, trying to find a frequency that isn't quite so dull. The copper in my system is beginning now to fray, carrying the messages of everything we say.
I'm checking all the voltages and monitoring the spark, watching for a signal in the middle of the dark. Our love is a circuit, a sequence of events built on the logic of 1,000 code defense. The insulation's melting, the mercury is high, searching for a miracle in a digital sky. The current is unstable, the resistance is too deep. I got a wide heart that I'm trying to keep, a pulse of electricity instead of a sleep. It's a rhythmic addiction, magnetic pull, trying to find a spark inside a hollowed out hole, bound by the fire of a wired heart. Behind your heavy eyes, replacing all the truth with a series of disguise. I'm a master of the hardware, a slave to the machine, living in the spaces of the places in between. My lungs are full of static, my spirit's made of tin. I can't remember where the human should begin. We're programmed for the rhythm, we sync to the beat, walking like a phantom on a high voltage street. The insulation's melting, the mercury is high, searching for a miracle in a digital sky. The current is unstable, the resistance is too deep. I got a wired heart that I'm trying to keep, a pulse of electricity instead of a sleep. It's a rhythmic addiction, a magnetic pull, trying to find a spark inside a hollowed out hole, bound by the fire of a wired heart. Pull the plug and let the darkness settle in the room. I'd rather be a shadow than a circuit in the gloom. Reset the emotion, reboot the desire before we're both consumed by this artificial fire. Current failing, system ailing. I got a wired heart that I'm trying to keep, a pulse of electricity instead of a sleep. It's a rhythmic addiction, magnetic pull, trying to find a spark inside a hollowed out hole. Disconnect me from this wired heart, powering down wired heart. tired of trying to figure out where we are. The needle is spinning like a top on the floor, and I don't think I'm looking for the north anymore. I'm driving blind through the canyons of our youth, trading all the directions for a jagged kind of truth. The wind is a motor, the sky is a fuel, and the rules of the highway are starting to get cruel. We're zigging and zagging through the forest of doubt, trying to find a way to get the hell back out. The magnets are broken, the gravity's gone. We're following a wild compass into the dawn, moving through the static of a world that's withdrawn. It's a reckless direction, a beautiful spin, a journey to a place where we've never even been. Trusting the pull of a wild compass. I'll take the high road if you take the low. As long as we're moving, I don't care where we go. The tires are screaming, the engine is hot, giving everything we've got to the only thing we've got. The signs on the roadside are a blur of the past. We're living in a moment that's built not to last. Forget all the landmarks, forget all the names. We're just two spirits playing dangerous games. We're zigging and zagging through the forest of doubt, trying to find a way to get the hell back out. The magnets are broken, the gravity's gone. We're following a wild compass into the dawn, moving through the static of a world that's withdrawn. It's a reckless direction, a beautiful spin, a journey to a place where we've never even been. Trusting the pull of a wild compass. North is a memory, south is a lie, west is a sunset and east is a cry. We're the only axis that matters tonight. In the middle of the chaos, we're doing alright. Spinning round, don't look down, don't look down, don't look down. Left or right, don't tight, hold on tight. We're following a wild compass into the dawn, moving through the static of a world that's withdrawn. It's a reckless direction, a beautiful spin, a journey to a place where we've never even been. Lost in the rhythm of a wild compass. Spinning, wild compass. Spinning, wild compass. The roof is falling inward, and the windows are all blown. I'm sitting in the rubble on a cold and jagged throne. The embers are still breathing in the belly of the stove, the final remnants of a wild and reckless kind of love.
I'm kicking through the debris of the life we used to lead, watching every dream we had begin to wilt and bleed. The scent of burnt cedar
is a permanent perfume, hanging like a curtain in this devastated room.
The heat is just a memory, the oxygen is gone,
waiting for the grayscale of a weary-eyed dawn. The black and white debris is the only thing we own. We're breathing cinder smoke in the middle of the wreck, with a heavy chain of consequences hanging around our neck. It's the ghost of a fire, the residue of flame. Nothing in this landscape will ever look the same, lost in the haze of the cinder smoke.
I try to save the photographs, but they've all turned to gray, watching every smiling face just crumble and decay.
The chimney is a chimney, sweeps nightmare and curse, proving that our better only turned into a worse. My lungs are full of shadows, and my eyes are full of grit, searching for the courage to finally just quit. The foundation is a furnace that's been cold for 7 years, drowning in the valley of our scorched and salty tears. The heat is just a memory, the oxygen is gone, waiting for the grayscale of a weary-eyed dawn. The black and white debris is the only thing we own. We're breathing cinder smoke in the middle of the wreck, with a heavy chain of consequences hanging around our neck. It's the ghost of a fire, the residue of flame. Nothing in this landscape will ever look the same, lost in the haze of the cinder smoke. If we can't find a spark there, then let the darkness stay. We've already thrown the matches and the tinder all away. Build a new horizon from the charcoal and the dust, and pray that something stronger rises up through all the rust. Choke it down, the bitter taste, a life of warmth gone to waste. We're breathing cinder smoke in the middle of the wreck, with a heavy chain of consequences hanging round our neck. It's the ghost of a fire, the residue of flame. Nothing in this landscape will ever look the same. Exhale the last of the cinder smoke, burning low, turning black. shore is retreating from the soles of my feet, in the space where the ocean and the horizon meet. I'm calling your name to the white-capped peaks, but the water is the only thing that ever speaks.
I'm a buoy in the distance, bobbing in the dark, searching for a signal or a microscopic spark. The moon is a witness to the pull of the deep, keeping all the secrets that the sailors keep. The salt is on my tongue, the spray is in my hair, chasing the vibration through the heavy misty air. The pressure is rising, the gravity is low. It's just a tidal echo, a rhythm flow, returning to the places where we used to go. It's a ghost in the current, a murmur in the blue. Everything I hear is just a memory of you, caught in the wash of a tidal echo. I tracked your movement by the shifting of the sand, trying to find a grip on this disappearing land. But the tide is a thief with 1,000 cold hands, breaking every castle and the best laid plans. The shells on the beach are like hollowed out hearts, watching how the unity just falls into parts. The foam is a lace on the edge of a grief, a moment of beauty that is tragically brief. The salt is on my tongue, the spray is in my hair, chasing the vibration through the heavy misty air. The pressure is rising, the gravity is low. It's just a tidal echo, a rhythm and flow, returning to the places where we used to go. It's a ghost in the current, a murmur in the blue. Everything I hear is just a memory of you, caught in the wash of a tidal echo. Lost in the orbit of what we used to be, coming in, going out, wash away every doubt. Oh, coming in, going out, wash away every doubt. It's just a tidal echo, a rhythm and flow, returning to the places where we used to go. It's a ghost in the current, a murmur in the blue. Everything I hear is just a memory of you. Listen to the ghost of the tide. reaching for the trigger of a rusted metal gun, trying to find a signal in the setting of the sun. The sky is turning charcoal and the oxygen is thin. I can't remember how we let the coldness settle in. I'm standing on the rooftop with a cylinder of light, watching all our history disappear into the night. One little spark is all I've got left to give, trying to find a reason for this ghost of us to live. The phosphorus is burning, the chemicals are high, launching one last prayer to an empty indigo sky. The fuse is getting shorter, the moment's almost gone. Watching our fading flare before the break of dawn, a desperate kind of beauty that we've gathered and withdrawn. It's a crimson invitation, a screaming in the dark before the final extinguishing of every single spark, holding on to the fading flare. The trail of smoke is twisting like a serpent in the air, a testament to everything that's no longer there. I thought the light would save us, I thought the light would lead, but it only shows the places where we started now to bleed. The embers are all falling like a shower of gold, a story of a passion that's grown terrified and old. I'm looking for a rescue that is never gonna come, while the rhythm of the city sounds like a funeral drum. The phosphorus is burning, the chemicals are high, launching one last prayer to an empty indigo sky. The fuse is getting shorter, the moment's almost gone. Watching our fading flame before the break of dawn, a desperate kind of beauty that we've gathered and withdrawn. It's a crimson
screaming in the dark, screaming in the dark, before the final extinguishing of every single spark, holding on to the fading flame. Growing dark, fading flame. I'm reaching for the trigger of a rusted metal gun, trying to find a signal in the setting of the sun. The sky is turning charcoal and the oxygen is thin. I can't remember how we let the coldness settle in. I'm standing on the rooftop with a cylinder of light, watching all our history disappear into the night. One little spark is all I've got left to give, trying to find a reason for this ghost of us to live. The phosphorus is burning, the chemicals are high, launching one last prayer to an empty indigo sky. The fuse is getting shorter, the moment's almost gone, watching our fading flame before the break of dawn. A desperate kind of beauty that we've gathered and withdrawn. It's a crimson invitation, a screaming in the dark, before the final extinguishing of every single spark, holding on to the fading flare. I'm reaching for the trigger of a rusted metal gun, trying to find a signal in the setting of the sun. The sky is turning charcoal and the oxygen is thin. I can't remember how. The city is a watercolor melting in the rain, the spectrum of a shadow in a violet kind of pain. I'm sitting in the corner of a dimly lit cafe, watching all the daylight slowly wash away. I'm a silhouette in denim, a ghost in the street, walking to the rhythm of a syncopated beat. The sky is a velvet curtain, heavy and deep, full of all the promises that we couldn't keep. The stars are all shy, the moon is a sliver, caught in the middle of a cold and blue shiver. The transition is coming, the light is all spent. We're drowning in the indigo dust, heaven sent, a beautiful confusion where the passion went. Not quite the darkness, not quite the day, just a purple sanctuary where we hide away, lost in the glow of the indigo dusk. I'll order one more drink and I'll light one more spark, waiting for the courage to walk into the dark. The saxophone is crying a melody of blue that sounds like a letter I never sent to you. Your eyes are like the evening, mysterious and wide, with a million little secrets tucked away inside. We're blending with the shadows, we're fading with the sun, before the long and lonely night has even begun. The stars are all shy, the moon is a sliver, caught in the middle of a cold and blue shiver. The transition is coming, the light